I love traveling. One of the greatest inventions of social media since social media. Traveling, or purchasing a temporary personality upgrade, hard to tell the difference anymore. But it seems it is not an activity. It is a diagnosis sponsored by Instagram. In Bali, you are spiritual. In Paris, you are romantic. In Tokyo, you are cultured. But no matter where you go, you need to tell everyone, immediately, with location tag. Your therapist is the only person who is paid to care. But let's talk about the photos first. 4 hours, one bridge, two people pretending they just happened to stumble upon this place, which has been photographed from this exact angle 4 million times. She wore the hat she selected specifically for this photo 6 months ago. He took 374 photos. She approved 4 and posted 1. Oh, and the caption? The critical element? Just us. Live the moment. Or another piece of algorithmically optimized bullshit. But the photographic session was just the beginning of the travel experience. Let's start with eating. No matter how many photos you post to convince all your friends, you did not eat local food. The chef was local, but what you ate was local food, specifically redesigned for people who say they eat local food. The whole experience was designed in California, and the authenticity was not included in the price. But traveling is not just about food and photos. You are here for the culture, the authentic human connection, the stories you will bring home, the people who will change the way you see the world. But obviously, you did not meet locals. You met other couples doing the exact same thing who also didn't meet locals. The closest you got to a local was the Uber driver to the airport who asked if you had a good time. You said yes. He said, great. He asks everyone that. It is literally his opening line for a 5-star rating. He does not care about your trip. He cares about the tip. That was the culture. But it doesn't bother you, because you found your inner peace. You purchased it. A $200 sunrise meditation led by a spiritual guide who accepts MasterCard. You sat cross-legged for 45 minutes, achieving inner peace while mentally calculating whether your last post would get more likes than the airport departure photo. You were spiritual for 4 days. On day 5, you went kitesurfing. Once, for 30 minutes. It was included in the resort package. So you are now an adventure couple. Your Instagram bio says, "We live for the thrill." These 30 minutes had a post-return economic effect. Corporate terminology for, you bought $800 worth of kitesurfing gear you will never use, because for one brief moment you believed you were an extreme sports enthusiast. It is currently in the garage, next to the surfboard from Portugal 2019, the yoga mat from Bali 2021, the hiking boots from We're Going to Do More Hiking 2022, and the GoPro. But you lost the charger. The garage is essentially a museum of past personalities. The whole traveling experience was so inspiring, but it would not be complete without the last night argument you had in Barcelona, which was the same argument you have every Sunday. It just had better lighting, and the water was $9.99. Fortunately, all good things come to an end. You came home with 17 fridge magnets, a tote bag that says "Love and Travel," a stomach issue, 400 Instagram stories, and a personality. The trip cost $8,000. The content was free. The validation was priceless. And the result? No one gives a fuck.